Hello again and welcome to the Big Wobble. Say it ain't so, Seth. He is rotten to the core, but everybody knew anyway. It's the first day of June, but the UK and parts of Europe, it feels like autumn, with gale force winds. The jet stream is stuck above the UK and is dragging cold winds down from the Arctic.
Weather patterns are caused by temperature differences in the atmosphere. Those lead to pressure differences, which, combined with the rotation of the Earth, force air to move around the globe. We feel this as wind. Jet streams are very strong winds in the high part of the atmosphere.
More marine life misery for California. Officials in Big Bear are responding to concerns over thousands of dead fish washing up there. It's almost unprecedented. 2 hurricanes being monitored in the Northeast Pacific so early in the hurricane season. Hurricane Blanca is expected to reach Category 5 by Friday. Another crippling heat wave. 51 degrees Celsius. I think that's about 125 degrees Fahrenheit for our American friends.
Terry Strada had 3 young children when her husband Tom was killed in the 2001 collapse of the Twin Towers.
When he called me, he was going to the stairwell. That was his plan. And I never heard from him again.
She's been looking for answers ever since. Former Florida Senator Bob Graham was part of the congressional inquiry that studied the issue, but its findings were never released to the public. They've become known simply as the 28 pages.
This really has the potential to be as big as Ebola, with the World Health Organization predicting further infections. We had 19 major quakes in May, and 58 so far this year. Ebola is still on the rise, with 30,000 cases approaching. Ebola has dropped from the mainstream media's radar, it seems.
We found some fish swimming upstream, and by upstream, I mean up the road.
No, I've never seen it in my life.
We found 2 huge carp struggling to stay in the water on top of the sewer grate right on Meeker Ave.
This is the first time I ever seen it, and I'm a fish guy. I got fishing poles in my car now.
But instead of his fishing rods, Norman used his bare hands, grabbing the fish by the gills, bringing them back to their rightful home.
And large quakes are expected in the coming days as a huge coronal hole faces Earth.
Devastating storms and floods, they are all a part of a new reality around the globe.
Global climate change is resulting in rising seas, coastal flooding, and increasingly powerful storm surges.
Around the world.
As seen in this video produced by the Aquarium of the Pacific, low-lying areas in the world that flood historically are immediately vulnerable to rising sea levels.
More than 90 killed in gas station explosion in Ghana. More than 90 people were killed when a gas station exploded in Ghana on Wednesday night. The explosion happened at a gas station in Ghana's capital, Accra, near Nkrumah Circle.
Here is the first major quake of June, a magnitude 6.0 northwest of Rano, Malaysia. The quake trapped 160 climbers on Mount Kinabalu. The first US heat alert issued by EMSA is for Oklahoma City.